Hello and welcome to this 5-minute website review with myself, Steve Woody from Online Mastery. Today we're going to be looking at TipeeLab. And TipeeLab was submitted by Pedro, who says that he's not sure on any problems the website has, but his results that he wants are to reach more potential Canadian, US and UK clients. So over the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to look at this site and just give some general feedback. So initially when the site loads and I'm looking at this for the first time, I think that it's a very clean site. I think the site looks very nice. Conscious design for people and brands. I think that kind of says what it does. We know that this is going to be um, a design focused site, so I'm assuming a designer, which would explain why it looks nice and clean. Nice clean text, about service portfolio contact, fantastic. All of the things you would really want to know. Explore is there as well. I think that is very clean, very nice. Nice little pop up there. So far so good. And a scroll arrow. And this is important. I think a lot of people miss this. The functionality here is that you don't just want to kind of let people wander around your website on their own. You kind of want to give them something to do. And so this here is nice. Scrolls down, it gives you a nice little welcome. So TipeeLab is a collaborative partnership, okay, between Susanna, the designer, and Pedro, the web developer. Perfect. At TipeeLab, we believe that great work comes from healthy and transparent collaborations, which is why we do our best to create a holistic, pleasant experience for our clients. I like that. That's nice. It's clean. It's very simple. I already trust, because one of the challenges that I have when I look at other developers and other designers is they're not congruent in their message. So whatever they say isn't necessarily what they do. But I can see that here, and it's nice and clean. Our services, website design, logo, design, brand identity, all services. So just one little thing here that would be nice, just as a little point, is I would imagine that some people are going to click on this. And they're going to say, I want this, I want to know more. And I'm assuming if I click on all services, it will take me to that area where I can look at all services. But I would also like this, if I clicked on here, to take me to that, some more information about this. With the potential to submit a form or to find out more or a call to action. Because if I want a logo and I see this and I click on it, I want to be able to say, okay, now I want a logo. So where do I go from here? See, at the moment I have to click on services. But again, it's nice. But I would just make sure that these individual sections are clickable and take me through to the relevant place. Okay, initial consultation. We're offering a free 45-minute initial consultation to hear about your story and give you holistic advice on the possibilities of your project. No commitment required at this stage. Okay. So you're focusing on holistic, and that's your keyword, that's your trigger that you're going for here. Shows that you're probably looking to market towards coaches, somewhere around that sector, which is good. So at the moment, you've told me what you do, um, and I like this. It's clean. What I would be really interested in is to find out if you're tracking, if you've got any heat map tracking on your website. So it'd be really good to find out what your bounce rate is, how many people visit your website, and then how many people leave your website. So I would be doing that through Google Analytics. Just have a quick look at what trackers you've got inside here. You've got Google Analytics, that's fantastic. So I definitely have some heat maps set up, some feature work here. So brand identity and website. So this is obviously portfolio section, your projects, kind words from our clients. It's very clean, very nice. I like that. Maybe put a couple more social channels on here at the bottom. That subscribe doesn't work, so just as that's a really tidbit there, but just something to consider there. There's nothing. These links don't work. They don't do anything. And the email. Traditionally, I would not put the email on the website. The reason I wouldn't do that is because as you start to get bigger, any bot that sees you will take that @ sign. They'll scrape this entire line of text and they'll put it into a database and they'll email you. If you respond to that email, you'll then get spammed. So as a way to get rid of that, there's a couple of things you can do. One, you can turn that into an image. It's not ideal, but you can do that. Another thing to do is to remove the @ sign. Some people do that. They do space at, type in the word, put it in brackets, stuff like that. Bots are going to get more clever to that these days. The best thing you can do is have a link to contact us where they can just fill in a form. But that's, again, just something, just if you do get spammed, just something to be aware of. But definitely have some more social on there. At the bottom, that would be a good idea. And then make sure that button's working there. And also, any legal pages that you've got would be really good to have here. So terms and conditions, privacy policy, people love to read that, especially since GDPR. So definitely be good to have that in the footer so that people can navigate more. One of the things I found, although this is a nice clean design, it's good to have sort of a sitemap in the footer area, just so that people can, if there's any pages here, anything at all, just allows people to navigate all of the different options that you have within your site. So here I would have free consultation, web design, logo design, all of the different things. So they get to the bottom and they can say, okay, what is it that I'm interested in? They can just click and they can go. So I would definitely look at the footer navigation just to, it's nice that it's clean, but just to give it a little bit more functionality. So going ahead from this, I clicked on services, I come through to here. Again, same things, but I can't do anything on them. So here you start talking about processes, steps that I need to go through. It's not very clear. I would definitely look at the functionality of this, where these would stand out. I would have them as a different call to action color. Like if you want people to click on these, it's difficult when you're looking at design versus functionality, but I would definitely make these stand out a little bit more. You can book a consultation. So it looks like the only thing I can do here is book a consultation. Like that's it. And so I would probably offer some more information. I'd have a page dedicated to website design, a page dedicated to logos, a page dedicated to brand identity. So you've got 3 different landing pages for people that are interested in those things. But that would be a really good thing to have. And then obviously the form. I think necessarily what you've got here, and I'm going to see if this is at the bottom. So let me just come back through again. If I come to click on any of these, for example, if I click on start your project, takes me to the contact form. So again, general inquiries, begin. This is hidden quite a way down the page. So even here, right, so if I'm clicking on services and I'm scrolling down here and I'm clicking on I'm interested, you're making me work, you're really making me work to contact you. Okay, so then you're taking me to the contact page, and then on the contact page I have to scroll all the way down to here just to get to a message that I can send you. I would much rather see, to increase the conversions on your website, and you need to test this, but this would be my opinion here, and the advice that I would give you is that when I click on this services tab here, or I'm interested, I would like to see a nice modal, a clean pop-up with the form embedded. Don't send me, that's one click, then I go to this page and I say click and a scroll to contact you. You're making me work too hard. A click at most, but I think that a pop-up, I don't think you need to send me to a different page. And I definitely think that this here, whilst it's nice, I think that it's pointless in terms of functionality. Have it behind maybe, but this is white space is nice. I get that, but it's a little bit too much here in terms of what I'm having to do to contact you. So whilst you're looking to definitely attract more marketing, and that's going to be an important factor for you, I would definitely consider, before you do any marketing at all, that you look at the conversion rates that you've got from your current traffic and things that you can do to improve that. And that is getting people the ability to connect with you quicker and easier. So that would be the focus point I would look at for the point of this video.